Hello, everyone. I am so excited to see you today. If you've been craving a daily mindfulness practice that actually supports your business without adding more pressure to your life, this video is for you. Over the past few weeks, we've talked about burnouts, about journaling for self-reflection, about building a business that feels aligned instead of exhausting. And today, I want to gently walk you through the foundational practice inside the K&L Collab. The four-step daily flow practice, not in an overwhelming way or as something to master overnight, but as something you can return to daily. Because sustainable success doesn't come from intensity. It comes from consistency. As solopreneurs, we are both the visionary and the engine. We carry the strategy, the execution, the emotional weight. And without regulation, that becomes heavy. This practice exists to help you prevent entrepreneur burnouts, create work-life balance, regulate your nervous system, and build an aligned business from the inside out. It's a mindfulness practice. It's journaling for self-reflection. And it's a daily reset button. Let's walk through it. Step one is called tuning in. This is where we come back to ourselves before we even touch our to-do list. You begin by reading a set of power words, words that resonate with who you're becoming. You don't force them, you let them land. Then you write 3 to 5 things you're grateful for, not because gratitude is trendy, but because gratitude regulates your nervous system. Research consistently shows that gratitude practices increase dopamine and serotonin activity, which helps create emotional steadiness and cognitive flexibility. And that emotional state opens the channel for clarity, creativity, and aligned action. If gratitude feels distant today, that's okay. Simply notice what feels neutral, what feels supportive. That's enough. This step is about shifting your internal state before you attempt external productivity. Step 2 is aligning. This is an identity practice. Instead of pushing toward a future version of yourself, you meet yourself here. You write one simple I am statement that feels supportive and true in this moment. Not aspirational or performative, true. For example, I am learning to lead with steadiness. I am becoming more grounded each day. Then you read it once or twice and let your body respond. If it creates tension, soften it. Growth requires flexibility. This step rewires how you see yourself. And identity is one of the strongest drivers of behavioral change. When your identity shifts, your actions follow. Now we move into affirming and intending. These are related but different. An affirmation isn't about who you are, it's about what you are reinforcing. You write an affirmation that supports the direction your energy is already moving, in alignment with your highest good and the good of others. For example, I trust myself to move steadily today. Read it once or twice, and again, notice whether it feels encouraging or steady. And if it doesn't, if it feels forced, soften it. A mindfulness practice should calm you, not activate you. Now we offer our energy a clear direction. One simple intention for how you want to move through your day. Not a demand, not a 10-step productivity list. An intention is a choice. For example, today I move through my work with patience. Today I focus on one meaningful task. Keep it specific, kind, and achievable. This is how you stay consistent without forcing yourself. Finally, we arrive at flowing. This is where many people skip, and it's the most important part. You close your eyes, you sit in silence, or play calming instrumental music, and connect gently to your breath. Rather than searching for answers, you listen. Guidance may arise as a feeling, a word, a subtle sense of direction, or nothing at all. And both are totally okay. When you're ready, you open your eyes and you say silently or aloud, I now enter my flow, knowing I can return to it at any time. This sentence matters because it reinforces self-trust. You are not dependent on motivation. You have a doorway back to yourself. This practice works because it's small. In the book Tiny Habits, BJ Fogg explains that lasting change comes from tiny, repeatable behaviors, not massive life overhauls. Small actions done consistently create identity change. This entire practice can take 10 to 15 minutes, but done daily, it becomes transformative. This is how you build a sustainable business. This is how you practice emotional regulation as a leader. And this is how you prevent burnout before it begins. This is for the solopreneur who is tired of productivity systems that ignore the body, wants mindfulness integrated into business, and understands that personal growth and business growth are connected. You're not just building revenue, you're building legacy. And legacy requires inner steadiness. The four-step daily flow practice is the foundation inside the K&L Collab. Because before we scale, before we strategize, before we optimize, we regulate. If this resonates, you're warmly invited to join the priority list. We're welcoming 22 founding members into the first experience, and I would love to practice alongside you. The link is in the description. Remember, you can return to this flow anytime. I'll see you in the next video.